Last week I told you about the hardest part about going vegan. Now I've got tips on how to get through it all. I'm a member of a Facebook group. I'm actually a member of many Facebook groups, which I would suggest and recommend to anybody who's starting out. Building community is going to be huge. This is called the New Vegan Support Group. I asked some of the more seasoned vegans to tell me what advice they would give to somebody just starting out. Their advice broke down into a couple categories. One was about the philosophy or the culture. The culture of vegans. You have whole food, plant-based, no oil for health vegans. You have vegans that are doing it just for animals. So for them, eating processed food is not a problem at all because that is not why they are going vegan. It depends on which direction you're coming as to what things are more important to you. You're going to have people tell you, oh no, don't eat that. That is not healthy. And then some people who are like, who cares? There's no animal products in it. I'm good on that. And that's something also within just the vegan community, you're going to have some judgment. You cannot make everybody happy. You cannot do something because somebody else wants you to. You're doing it for your own reasons, and that is good enough. Try not to be offended by the people who tell you that you're not vegan enough or you're not doing it right. Take advice from people who know, who have been there, but don't let it bring you down to a point where you're feeling like, why am I even trying? I'm not getting it right. Some people like to go cold turkey. Some people like to just stop. And some people need to go more gradually. A lot of people said, just start eating plants. You know, cut one thing out, add one thing. Just slowly start to gradually make that change. We all have different ways. Planning ahead. If you're going on a trip, going someplace, somebody's house or something, you know they're going to have coffee. Sometimes I bring my own creamer. I'm sorry. I just put it in my purse and bring it because I want the creamer in my coffee. So if you're going to somebody's house for dinner, ask them if they're going to have something. Now, you know, whether or not you bring your entire meal in Tupperware, that's your own judgment. But I would just ask the host, you know, maybe there's a salad. Maybe you eat something before you go. These are all things that you just need to think about so that you're not starving and in a situation where you're going to make a bad call and feel bad about it later. Snacks. Bring snacks with you everywhere because you don't know when there's going to be some place where they don't have something for you to eat and you're absolutely starving, and that's when you're going to go for something. So I like Bobos, but I keep snacks in my purse just for those moments when there is nothing for you. Do your own research. You're going to have people telling you all kinds of stuff with the, oh, no, you have to eat this way. You have to do this. Everybody has their own opinions. Do your own research. Find your people. If it's the whole food plant-based people, find those people. If you're a no judgment junk food vegan, find those people. And you know what? Find them both. There's a lot of videos to watch. Watch them because knowing why you're doing something is going to help you again and again. A lot of people suggest watching factory farming videos. I actually think there's a lot of people who just don't know how bad it is. So, you know, I would suggest watching them just to be informed. There's also the videos about health and going vegan for health and plant-based for health. One person said they actually write down why it is that you want to go vegan or that you're going vegan, because again and again, it's going to come up when you're wanting something to be able to have it clear in your mind why it is you're doing it. Another person said, if you want the best stuff, learn to cook. That's a big one. Start trying new recipes because you can veganize anything. This is actually why I went to culinary school, was because I wanted to know how to do it. How I wanted to know what all the other plant-based chefs were doing so that I could replicate that at home and know all the latest techniques. Because when you want something, you want it. And if you can't find it, you can make it. Take your B12, just do it. It's not that big a deal. And another thing Be kind to other people who are trying to go plant-based. Don't be so judgmental. Don't be so harsh on yourself or others. Don't feel discouraged if you had a slip up. You have spent all this time in your life eating a certain way, and now you have to relearn all kinds of things. So don't feel bad about it, and don't let it dissuade you or discourage you. So if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and share it with any other new vegans, and subscribe so that you don't miss a thing. Thanks for watching.